morning. How are you today? Welcome to class 993. All right, grammar. The Bible. The Bible, it's a very good grammar book. You should buy it. It's very, very good. For you, for your children, for your grandchildren, even for your great-grandchildren in the future. They see this book, el libraco del bisabuelo. Okay. Yeah, but it's un libraco de primera. It's a top class. It's a high quality libraco. I don't know how to say libraco. Yes. The other day I was in Veeps. We're just having a coffee with another person, and there was a young lady, maybe 25 years old, sitting at another table by herself, completely alone. And she was very small, menudita, super la voz like Marta, and very attractive. And she had a book that was bigger than her. And she was studying that book, opening, boom. And she was taking notes. And when I finished the coffee and finished my conversation, got up to leave, I couldn't resist. And I approached her table and I said, "Ese libro es más grande que usted." That book's bigger than you. What is it? And it was Toda la legislación sobre prisiones. Prisons in Spain. I said, wow. She said, she's opositando, no? For prisiones. This little lady, I mean, she was, she probably weighed, I don't know, 45 kilos, but she had that big book that probably weighed 45 kilos as well. And she was studying for the prisons. I said, wow, when is the exam? El examen de oposición. She said, next year. Whew, next year. I said, whoa, do you need to memorize the book? She said, casi. To memorize the book. It was incredibly big. All right, that was a big book. Why am I talking about this? About the book. Grammar. Me niego a hacerlo. I refuse. Escrito refuse, o sea, rehuso. I refuse to do it. But I'll do it on one condition. I'll do it on one condition. And that condition is that you will back me up. Okay? That you will back me up. You will support me on this, eh? I don't want to go alone. Solo ante el peligro. Eh? I don't want to go alone. If you back me up, I'll do it. Otherwise, I refuse. Okay. I'll do it provided you back me up. Okay? Sí, lo mismo. I'll do it provided that, opcional, provided that you back me up. Más corriente todavía es lo siguiente. I'll do it as long as, siempre que me respaldes. I'll do it as long as you back me up. Otra forma, no lo haré a no ser que, a menos que me respaldes. I won't do it, empezando por lo negativo, I won't do it unless you back me up. I'm not going to do it. Back me up, I'll do it. Otherwise, I won't. I refuse to do it if you don't back me up. I won't do it unless you back me up. I'll do it. Afirmativo ahora. I'll do it as long as you back me up. I'll do it as long as you back me up. Okay? I'll do it provided you back me up. All right. I'll do it provided you support me. I'll do it as long as you support me. I won't do it unless you support me. Okay? Otherwise, I refuse. Me niego. I refuse to do it. Unless, yes, I won't come here unless they pay me more. I want more money. Richard, do you really want more money? Well, why not? But it doesn't matter, no. I don't need more money. But of course, if they double my pay, great. Yeah, and for Marta too. I mean, if they double my pay, they have to double hers. Otherwise, I won't do it. I refuse. I refuse to continue on program 1001 unless you raise her salary. Imagina, you raise her salary. Or you raise my salary. But I don't have a salary. I don't have a salary. Yes, I do this for free. I do this out of the good of my heart. Out of the good of, not true, eh? No, I benefit from this. Lo hago por, sale de la bondad de mi corazón. Se dice en inglés así. Out of the good of my heart, out of the good of her heart, out of the good of his heart. I do this out of the good of my heart. Por amor al arte y por bondad. Yeah, I do this because I want to, not because I have to. I'm here because I want to. I teach English now, at this point in my life, because I like to, not because I need to. I don't need to. I can retire completely now and get by. Y salir del paso. If I administer my money correctly, if I don't, I can have some problems. But I'm a conservative person, and so I administer my money appropriately. But you know, as you get older, you can start losing mental faculties, you know. And like Juana la Loca, they call it Richard el Loco and things. And so I can start misadministering my money, and then it's a problem. So, but in any case, unless, I won't continue unless you pay me more. I refuse to continue. So, as long as is siempre que en el sentido a condición de que. Siempre que tiene otro uso en español. Siempre que le veo, está enfadado. Eso no es a condición de que. Whenever I see him, he's angry. Every time I see him, he's angry. Whenever I see Marta, she's always in a good mood. Siempre que la veo, está de buen humor. I've never seen you in a bad mood. Yeah. Have you ever seen me in a bad mood? You've seen me in a bad mood? No, de mal humor. She's never seen me in a bad mood. We are two people who are by nature in a good mood. Why not? It's a positioning in front of life. Yeah. If you approach life in a bad mood, life is not very fun. Okay, so grammar, let's go on. Expressions. Page 110 at the top. I have a soft spot for you. I have a soft spot for her. Tengo una debilidad por alguien, pero no es una debilidad afectiva, no. A soft spot means me cuesta echarle la bronca, me cuesta. Yeah, I have a soft spot. Spot. Puede ser una mancha. Tienes una mancha aquí. There's a spot. Spot remover. Un quitamanchas. Spot remover. Spot. Mancha también es stain. Escrito stain. Pero si es una cosa de aceite, es a spot. I need a spot remover. A spot remover to remove the spot. Spot también es un paraje. Hay un paraje en el bosque que te va a encantar. There's a spot, a place. Yeah, there's a spot in the forest that you're going to love. Spot. To spot también es localizar. Spot. Te localizado. I spotted you. Yeah, with binoculars, prismáticos. Binoculares, binoculars. Hey, Marta, le he localizado. Sí, ahí está, Carlos. I've spotted him, to spot. Yes. Train spotting. You know the movie? No? Train spotting. That means locating. It's a strange hobby in Great Britain. It's called Británicos. It's a strange hobby in Great Britain. Trains. In the country, out in the country, they see trains, and to recognize that train is una máquina de este tipo, and they identify the trains, And it's a competition, train spotting, to spot. Y aquí, to have a soft spot es un punto blando. Literalmente, tengo un punto blando por él. O sea, no le puedo echar la bronca nunca, porque me cae muy bien. I have a soft spot. Tengo una debilidad, yes. Tengo debilidad por Sadie. Es tan mona. I have a soft spot for Sadie. She's so cute. Escrito cute, cute. Cute means mono. Bueno, mona, más para chicas. Pero no, las chicas quinceañeras dicen cute para los chicos. Oh, he's so cute! I remember once, I was probably 15 or 16 years old. 16 for sure, because I was driving. And I was having a hamburger in a restaurant in Tulsa, Oklahoma, in a booth. Booth is esas, I don't know how to say booth. De bancos y mesa. It's a booth. And behind me there was a group of about four or five girls. All of them were about 14 or 15 years old. And they were giggling all the time. To giggle, escrito gigle, tres G's, G, doble G en medio, gigle, gigle. Giggling is risitas constante de quinceañeras. Girls. Boys never giggle. Girls giggle. All right? And they were giggling loud. I couldn't concentrate on my hamburger. You need concentration to enjoy a hamburger, and the girls were giggling. All right, I have a soft spot. Ella tiene debilidad por Ted desde que lo conoció en el 92. She's had a soft spot for Ted. I have a soft spot for her, for Marta. Yes. All right, the next one, page 110, the second one. You have ants in your pants. Do you have ants in your pants? Marta tiene hormigas en el pantalón. She has ants in her pants, que es muy inquieta. Yeah. Well, what's the problem? Do you have ants in your pants? Tiene sentido, eh? To have ants in your pants. But normally you don't say it about yourself. You say it about somebody else. He has, she has. She has ants she has ants in her pants. Usually it's a boy. Boys are usually more restless than girls. Little boys. Little boys. Little boys son como cachorritos de perro. Yeah, little boys. And they're very restless. Rest is descansar. Restless no es sin descanso, es inquieto. Inquieto físicamente, no inquieto de pensamiento. Restless. Bueno, pensamiento también, restless. The society. The restless sociedad inquieto hoy en día. Restless. The restless ribbon. Ribbon es una cinta. De máquina de escribir, esas cintas de ribbon. También de chicas de pelo. Pull the ribbon from my hair. It's a very romantic country western song. Quita la cinta de mi pelo, por favor. Yeah. Y ayúdame a pasar la noche, que no puedo. Help me make it through the night. I don't care what's right or wrong. Ya me da igual lo que esté. El bien y el mal, ya, mañana me lo pienso. But tonight, yes, I need a friend. Yes. Help me make it. To make it is llegar. En este caso, llegar a pasar la noche. Llegar a la mañana. Mentally stable. Apparently she has a problem. And she needs a friend during the night. Help me make it through the night. But the beginning is, pull the ribbon from my hair. It's very romantic. All right, etc. And this inquieto, restless. The restless ribbon. All right. In Tulsa, Oklahoma, when I was a teenager, there was a street called Peoria. And there was a section of Peoria of maybe 2 kilometers only. There was the drag, the drag. And the drag means the area where the teenagers went in their cars. Perhaps you may remember the movie American Graffiti. It's the same concept. And every Friday night, Saturday night, I took my car to the drag. Because there you met girls in other cars. And we stopped in different hamburger joints, and the girl came out to the window. You know, in a hamburger, and they put it on your window. And you had the food there. And people ate in the car. And there was a car full of girls. My car was full of boys. Yeah. And that was called, that street, that section of the street of Peoria Street was called the Restless Ribbon. La cinta inquieta. O sea, el tramo inquieto de Tulsa. El tramo de Calle Inquieto. Where all the teenagers went. It was a lot of fun. We had a good time. So, have you got answer in your pants? You have answer in your pants. Come on. Sit still. Huh? Be still. State quieto. Be still. You have ants in your pants. Ants in your pants. Hormigas en los pantalones. I've got friends in high friends in high places. Yo tengo amigos en lugares altos. That means tengo enchufes. You know, I have friends in high places. Yes. Another very famous country western song is, I've got friends in low places. Okay, just the opposite. That means son amigos no muy recomendables, in low places. All right. I've got friends in high places. Be careful with me. My name is Richard Vaughan. Huh? Nope, don't. Yeah, be careful with me. I have friends in high places. I have friends in high places. Okay. I can pull some strings. Yes. I can get you into big trouble. Te puedo meter en un buen lío. I can get you into big trouble because I know people in high places. Yes. I have friends in high places. Yeah. So don't mess with me. No te metas conmigo. Don't mess. Mess es un desorden. Messy es desordenado, messy. But there's a slogan in Texas. Don't mess with Texas. O sea, no te metas con Texas. Pero es un juego de palabras. Because what it means is, no tires basura en la carretera. To mess. And so it's on the highway, you see, signs that don't mess with Texas. Don't litter. Liter, doble T. T simple es un litro. Doble T es litter, es el tipo de papeles y cosas que tiras a la cuneta. Que va fea la cuneta de las carreteras. Don't litter. Don't mess with Texas. And don't mess with me. Eh? Don't mess with me. I have friends in high places. And finally, I have mixed feelings. Tengo sentimientos mezclados, ¿se entiende? Yeah, tengo sentimientos encontrados. In Spanish. I have mixed feelings. I've got mixed feelings. I've got. It's the same. I recommend I have. I have mixed feelings about that. Yes, I have mixed feelings. So, tengo sentimientos encontrados respecto a si es buena idea o no. I have mixed feelings about whether it's a good idea or not. Whether. Si es bueno o no. Cuando se dice o no, solemos ir a la palabra whether. Yo aspiro la WH siempre. What, where, when. Pero la mayoría no. El que el tiempo atmosférico sea bueno o malo me da igual. The weather is good or not makes no difference to me. Normally, los británicos siempre, whether the weather is good or not is irrelevant. Weather the weather. Suenan igual. Uno con doble H y otro es weather. Weather the weather, but weather. Puedo soplar apagar velas con esto. Weather the weather, but I think I'm in the minority on this. I'm in the minority. Weather the weather, okay. I have mixed feelings. Yeah, I have mixed feelings. How much time do I have? How much time? All right. I have mixed feelings. I don't have mixed feelings about anything, I think. Really. Yeah. I have mixed feelings. No. I think my ideas are more set. Ya, ideas fijas. Ideas fijas. Yeah, you remember Asterix and his dog? Asterix Obelix and the dog was idea fix. Ideas fijas. Or idea fija. Idea fix was the dog, etc. Okay, let's go to Gain Fluency, page 60. Paragraph number 523. The third paragraph on page 60. When I was a teenager, yo del adolescente, when I was a teenager, it was popular to do part-time jobs to make a little bit of money. To make a little bit of money, a little bit of money, to make a little bit of money, little bit of money, little bit of money, a little bit of money. Un poco de dinero. Yes. Para bailar la bamba, hace un poco de gracia. A little bit of grace, but a little bit of money. A little bit of money. Fijaos, a little bit of money, a little bit of, is of. Los nativos, como aquí, cuando decís tira pa'lante, pa'lante, también tomáis libertades. Fonéticas, yeah. And Martín, increíble, it's incredible. Yeah. Pez espada, pez pa. All right. When I was a teenager, yo de quinceañero, o de adolescente. Teenager starts at 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. 7 years as a teenager. The teenage years. Yes. When I was a teenager, this is true, by the way, in my case. It was popular. 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 La pronunciación es radicalmente distinta en inglés. Popular. No lar. Popular. Británicos? It was popular. When I was a teenager, it was popular. It was popular to do part-time jobs, no? Yeah, hacer trabajos a tiempo parcial. To do part-time jobs, to make a little bit of money. I worked in 5 different jobs between the age of 15 and 18. Yeah, it was a very valuable experience. This is true. 5 jobs or 4? I was a paper boy, delivering newspapers in the middle of the night. Then I worked at Safeway supermarket as a sacker. Then I worked in Sipes, another supermarket, escrito Sipes, Sipes, as a sacker and then a stocker, reponedor en las estanterías, a stocker. So that was a 3rd job. Then I worked in a pizzeria. Yeah. First washing dishes, then cooking pizzas, and then waiting tables for $1 an hour, $1 por hora, $1 an hour. And then finally I worked, my 5th job was in a warehouse, un almacén de productos terminados, in a finished goods warehouse for transmission oil coolers, similar radiadores, radiators, boxing them and putting them onto the pallets and with the forklift truck, and taking, yeah. Aquí lo hago bien, yeah. And taking it over there. Yeah. Yeah, I have a picture of me standing on the top of the forklift truck. Yeah. And a girl is looking up, admiring me. ¿Has visto el dibujo? No? No lo has visto. No? If you remind me, Marta, I'll bring it to the program tomorrow. And I'll show it. And you can see me when I was 18. I was 18, ya tenía 18. When I was working and I'll show it to you. I started working when I was 14. And I stopped when I was 18. When I went to the university, I stopped working for 4 years. During the university period, I didn't work. Yes, during the summer. One summer, yes, I worked. But I'm out of time. I'll come back to this paragraph tomorrow.